Our Saluki radio preview of the Drake Bulldogs on Saturday, nationally TV, ESPNU in Banterra Center, 1 o'clock Central tip on Saturday. And Saluki fans are going to get to know Bennett Sturts if they haven't gotten to know him already this year. Coach Watson saw Duke Dean earlier this year. He deserved preseason Player of the Year accolades. It's going to be most likely between him and the guy we're now going to talk about, Bennett Sturts, in terms of who's going to be ultimately the Player of the Year. He can score it. He can share it. He just simply makes Drake better in so many ways.
Don't kick yourself, Saluki fans, for not coming to pay to watch a pro play, because you're going to watch a pro. This guy's going to play in the NBA. He's got a great body type. Coach will explain all his attributes that gives him a chance to play in the NBA. This guy is a star. There's so much star power in this league. When I think about the Posado at Evansville, the freshman, and All Right at Valpo, those guys are as good as advertised. And I think we make a mistake as fans of this league, as we think, well, we're kind of just not that level. No, Bennett Sturts is a professional basketball player, and the way he plays, he will prove it. He will prove I'm right if you just give him a chance and come watch him play.
He is one of 4 Northwest Missouri players that came in from Coach McCollum's stopping grounds, and he's one of 4 that start for Coach Ben McCollum. What about their chemistry have you seen has been a huge reason why they've been successful this year?
They're not playing like they got something to prove. They just keep playing basketball like they've always played, those 4 guys all together. I mean, they all bring something different. The guy I really like on this bunch is Mascaria, 6'5" shooting guard. Really scores well. He gets 8 threes against Kansas State. My question is, why wasn't he playing for Kansas State? They have really high-level players.
Cam Manyow comes over from Wyoming. One of their assistants, Bryson Williams, he was at Wyoming, recruited him to Wyoming, has brought him over to Drake. He is a big body and has really had a good year right now in the Missouri Valley Conference.
6'8", 230. 8.6 rebounds. He's kind of exactly what everybody needs. We talk about the importance of Jorge Marino on Southern, giving them size and strength to protect the middle. That's what he does with this team as well. This is a 5-out team now, so this big guy is not going to go sit on the block and clog things up. He's out on the floor. He does different things. He's very effective on offensive rebounds. He gives them second possessions. But what he really does is he is going to be a factor that Southern's going to have to deal with if they're going to score in the paint against Drake.
Daniel Abreu, one of those Northwest players, may not necessarily have numbers that totally flash you, but you can tell how essential he has been to everything that Coach McCollum and his team really has.
I'm always concerned this season with the guy whose numbers don't impress. Not to say that Southern doesn't stress it, because I whatever it takes for any of you to get in those film sessions like I've got to get, I would pay a lot of money if truth be known to go hear what they do. So the scouting report is there, but Abreu's the guy that out of nowhere can get you 15 when he doesn't anywhere else along the line. He's wiry. He's hard to predict. He's going to be a hard guy to guard just by the way he cuts and moves, and he can really play off cutting and off behind the defense, especially off that short corner in with action.
What's going to be most important for Southern Illinois in terms of trying to get what would be a win that, not to say any of the wins that Southern had are not respected, because going on the road to win at UIC, win at Valpo, those are tough places to play. Beating Northern Iowa here at Banterra Center, no question, earned Southern respect. But this one would be in a whole different level of respect if Southern Illinois could get it.
Yeah, you talk about threes you didn't want to see go in. Casper Sepp hit one against Southern in the Valpo game that Southern played exactly where they were scouted to play him, and they did exactly what they know the percentage were. The ball just happens to go in. Look, Southern's done a great job of what Coach has said earlier, embracing kind of the ugliness, the mucking the game up, and Southern's got to disrupt that cutting of Drake. Their defense is far improved, and it's been far more effective than what we all saw earlier. So Southern's got to do that defensively. They've got to challenge shots. They can't give away free shots to the known shooters on this Drake team. But Southern's got to do 2 more things they've done extremely well in this recent turnaround. They've got to keep scoring in the paint somehow, and it's a very good Drake defense. It again, under talked about, and I think Coach McCollum likes that. They've got to find a way to get Drake's defense shifted so Southern can get to those spots And then they've got to block out, like they've done a great job with, they've got to block out and limit Drake to only one shot.
That's going to do it for our Saluki Radio preview, and we hope you join us on Saturday and make Banterra Center what it is, a magical place to be for big-time college basketball. Tip-off will be at 1 o'clock. It's on national TV, ESPNU. Your Saluki Radio coverage will begin at noon on Saturday. We'll talk to you Saturday, Saluki Nation. Go Dogs!